Alright, chapter 7 is next. It says, Then the Lord said to Noah, Go into the ark, you and all your household, for I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. Take with you 7 parts of all clean animals, the male and his mate, and a pair of the animals that are not clean, the male and his mate, and 7 pairs of the birds of the heavens also, male and female, to keep their offspring alive on the face of all the earth. For in 7 days, completion of God is of course a week, I will send rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living thing that I have made I will blot out, basically kill, it says, from the face of the ground. And Noah did all that the Lord had commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters came upon the earth. And Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him went to the ark to escape the waters of the flood. Of clean animals and of animals that are not clean, and of birds and of everything that creeps on the grounds, 2 and 2, male and female, went into the ark with Noah, as God had commanded Noah. So every animal that God made, God told Noah to take 1 male and 1 female of every animal. So basically that they could reproduce. It says, after 7 days or a week, the waters of the flood came upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, and the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, on that day, all the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of the heavens were open. Now, where it says on that day, all the fountains of the great deep burst forth, I keep talking about geysers, bursting forth out of the ground, and the windows of the heavens were opened up. That's of course talking about rain falling on the earth. And rain fell upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On the very same day, Noah and his sons Shem and Ham and Japheth, and Noah's wife and the three wives of his sons with them entered the ark. They and every beast, according to its kind, its animal, according to its kind, and all the livestock according to their kinds, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth according to its kind, every bird according to its kind, every winged creature. It says, they went into the ark with Noah, 2 and 2 of all flesh, in which there was the breath of life. And those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in as God had commanded him. And the Lord shut him in. God shut the ark when they entered. The flood continued 40 days on the earth. The waters increased and bore up the ark, and it arose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and increased greatly on the earth. And the ark floated on the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed so mightily on the earth that all the high mountains under the whole heaven were covered. It means all the mountains here on earth were all covered by this flood. So it's pretty amazing. Even the tallest mountain on earth was covered by this great flood. It says, the waters prevailed above the mountains, covering them 15 cubits deep. And all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds, livestock, beasts. Beasts is, of course, animals. All swarming creatures that swarmed on the earth. We're talking about fish, anything that swims, and all mankind. So God even killed man. And you can also be talking about dinosaurs also. This is where it starts talking about dinosaurs being killed off. Of course, the dinosaurs were not killed by an asteroid hitting the earth. If that was true, the entire earth would have been destroyed. The dinosaurs died off by the Great Flood. That's how they died off. And of course, man and dinosaurs lived together at the same time. That's pretty crazy, but it's true. It says let's see what off that. It says, everything on the dry land in whose nostrils was the breath of life died. He blotted out, or he killed, as God killed out every living thing that was on the face of the ground, man and animal, and creeping things, and the birds of the heavens. They were blotted out or killed from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those who were with him in the ark, and the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. So 150 days straight it rained. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So yeah, I mean that's a lot of rain. But anyway, it's pretty amazing. Chapter 7 really is. about the great flood starting, about God wiping out pretty much everything on earth to save Noah and his family. You know, that's a loving God, of course, to his children. That God would wipe out the entire earth, but yet he would save a few, of course, to save. So it's pretty awesome how it all works out. Let's see real quick on something. There's a chart here. Anyway, yeah, that's chapter 7. So chapter 8 is next. That's when the flood subsides. I'll be back here in a few.